everybody doing? I hope everyone is doing well today. Wherever you are, morning, noon, and night. I hope your weather is cooperating. We have rain again. I think we had rain the last time I was on here, or something like that. Anyway, you know, stay dry, stay warm, stay cool if it's hot where you are. Okay, now, coming to you with another video for our series of Home Economics 101. This is part 4, and today we're going to be talking about cookware. Okay, yeah, cookware, that, you know, some of the things you might need when you're cooking. Okay, the pots and the pans. All right, now, for those of you who's going to say, well, don't everybody know about using the pots and pans? Honey, no, everybody don't know. Because if they've never learned to cook, and if they only cook out of boxes, a lot of times they have a few, you know, pots and pans that they use, you know, and it might be somebody who's just learning and just moving in the home or in their own apartment or something and need to know this stuff. So we're just going to go over it. Never take it for granted that just because you know it or I know it, everybody else knows it, okay? Because that's not the case. Okay, now, we're going to go over, first I'm going to start with our basic stuff, okay? Your basic pots and pans, you know, like you buy the sets, like this little set right here. It comes with, I think this is 3 quarts, if I'm not mistaken. Oops. Y'all didn't see that. Anyway, you get the, you know, you get the set that you buy. It comes with all the pots, and you get the little frying pan and what they call a Dutch oven. And even though this is not an expensive set, let me take this off. This is it's good because it's got a nice heavy bottom. Because if you pick up a pan and you do that, and the bottom of the pan rings, you know it's not a good pan to actually cook it. Well, the only thing basically you can fix in it is probably a soup. But make sure that your pan sounds solid and it doesn't give you a ring on the bottom. Okay? Now, you want to get a stock pot. And remember, y'all, we're shopping in our budget, okay? And you're shopping in your budget also depending on the size of your family. You want a stock pot. You know, you can get... Now, this set right here, this stock pot and this stock pot, all this comes from Walmart, okay? So they're reasonable prices. They all come from Walmart. You got your big one, and you got your... This is the small one because it's the one a little bit bigger than this. Okay, now, these are good for when you're making soups, or if you are having a big family dinner, you want to fix spaghetti. You know, these are good spaghetti pots. Yeah, and just making soup. You know, for those who celebrate holidays like Thanksgiving, you had that turkey left over, you know, you can make your turkey soup that you want to make in these pots. Or if you just want to make a turkey soup or a chicken soup or like in my case, a vegetarian soup or something like that, you know, these come in handy. Okay, now, with your dishes, everybody needs at least one skillet, one cast iron skillet with your pots. Okay, now some of these pots you can actually find them again in thrift stores because we're shopping our budget, remember. Okay, you can find them in thrift stores. All right, now I like griddles, you know, like when I'm doing pancakes. This is one I have, and I have another one back there. These are not mandatory. This is just something extra if it's in your budget to get. The little griddle pans. All right, now, even though you get this Dutch oven with your pots and pans that you buy, you want to get you a heavy cast iron. This is coated cast iron. It's heavy, and you don't have to worry about too much burning, you know, because the bottom is very heavy, okay? But you do want to invest in one of these heavy Dutch ovens, okay? Now, we're going to go over here. You want to get some casserole dishes, or at least one. Get you a, you know, this one is glass, okay? This is by Pyrex. A covered casserole, okay? If you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be a covered casserole if it's not in your budget. You can just get something like this and use parchment paper and aluminum foil. I say parchment paper because you don't want aluminum foil touching your food. Put the parchment paper down first, then put the aluminum foil over. You want to make sure when you get these baking dishes, you get one that's glass. You invest in glass, and you also invest in, this is stainless steel, okay? Now, because some dishes that you're going to be learning how to cook and bake is going to require a glass baking dish, okay? Now, these are the smaller ones I have, you know, they'll fit on the table. I have my larger ones back here on top of the stove, you know, as you can see, you know, good lasagna pans. And also, I got a large one in the stainless steel as well. And this is another griddle pan, you know, for pancakes and stuff. Okay, now, this is a casserole dish as well, okay? Again, when you cover it, when you put your stuff in it to cover it, you're going to put parchment paper first, then aluminum foil over top of the parchment paper, okay? These make good dressing when you're fixing cooking or stuffing or whatever you call it. We call it dressing. It makes a good dressing in it, because it's deep, round and deep. It keeps the moisture in it. Okay, now these are not all the pots and pans to your TI kitchen. What is TI again, y'all? That's right, traditional ingredient kitchen. Okay, now the next pots and pans, the next video we make is going to be on baking. So you'll probably see some of these pots, pans again, you know, that you can use for baking. So we have our traditional cooking pots and pans. We have our stock pots. We have our cast iron pot. We have our heavy cast iron Dutch oven. When we have our casserole dishes, okay, and our standard baking dishes, okay. So again, this is just everyday cookware that you're gonna need in your traditional ingredient, aka TI kitchen, okay? Now, if there's anything else that I'm forgetting, y'all, let me know. But like I said, I'm not done yet, because with the basic stuff, because I still have to go over the bakeware. So like I said, some of the stuff that you see here, you'll see in the bakeware. So I'm going to say, if this is the first time you watch any of my videos, I'm going to ask you to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, hit that notification bell so when I upload content, you will get your notification. Also, share, comment, and all the rest of that good stuff, okay? Let me see. Is there anything else I want to say? No, I showed you that back there. Well, if I forgot anything here, I'll bring it on the next video. So, with that, y'all, I'm going to say peace, love, and light. Have a great rest of the day, afternoon, or evening.